Ranger Bill, warrior of the woodland, struggling against extreme odds, traveling dangerous trails, fighting the many enemies of nature. This is the job of the guardian of the forest, Ranger Bill. Pouring rain, freezing cold, blistering heat, snow, floods, bears, rattlesnakes, mountain lions. Yes, all this in exchange for the satisfaction and pride of a job well done. You know, fellas and girls, sometimes we think that Mother and Dad are just a bit stuffy with their advice and counsel. We even feel that our parents try to take the fun out of life. Well, that's not true. What Mom and Dad tell us is for our own good. Life would be so much better if we'd listen to what older folks tell us. This is the story about two young fellas who wouldn't listen to experienced advice, and it almost cost them... Well, say, I'm almost giving the story away. Stick around for a breathtaking story. The End of the Rope.
Hey, Bill, here's a telegram for you. I came past the Western Union office on the way up here, and Sid stuck it in my hand as I went by.
Oh, thanks, pal. I wonder what's up.
Maybe his uncle left him his old swayback mule.
Yeah, or his Model T Ford.
Bad news, fellas.
Well, how bad?
My old friend Nathaniel Norton is sending his son Bart and a friend of his out here for a couple of months on a vacation.
Uh-oh.
What kind of rascals are these young whippersnappers, Bill?
Well, I guess they're well behaved as far as that goes, Stumpy.
Well, then we haven't anything to worry about.
Perhaps not, but I don't like being responsible for his son and friend.
No, I'll keep my eye on them, Bill.
Oh, thanks, pal. We've got lots of trail work to do in the next couple of weeks.
When are these youngsters coming, Bill?
Tonight. We'll meet them at the station.
There's two young tenderfeet, Sonny.
Yeah, they're coming toward us.
Yeah, they must be Bart Norton and his friend.
Excuse me, sir. Are you Bill Jefferson?
Yes. You must be Bartholomew Norton.
Yes, I am. Just call me Bart. This is my friend Jeff Murdoch.
How do you do?
Fine, thank you. I'd like you to meet Henry Scott and Stumpy Jenkins.
Hi, Henry.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Bart.
Our station wagon's just outside the depot. We'll give you a hand with your luggage.
Say, this is a wonderful place you have here, Mr. Jefferson.
Thanks, Bart. Just call me Bill.
I've never been in a ranger's office before.
Oh, is that right? Well, I hope we'll see a lot of you in the next few weeks, Jeff.
Say, did you ever see a hoop snake, Sonny?
No, Stumpy. What do they look like?
Well, they're big, long snakes. They grab a hold of their tail with their mouth and roll down the road like a hoop.
Oh, go on, Stumpy. That's not true.
It ain't, huh? Where do you think they get the name hoop snake from?
Well, maybe you're right.
Sure, that's just like the snake we got out here that milks cows. It's called the milk snake.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not going to swallow that one.
Why don't you guys lay off? Why, it's like the yarn about the left-handed monkey wrench.
Monkey wrench? What in the world are we coming to? I've heard of a cow ranch and a sheep ranch. Never heard of a monkey ranch before.
All joking aside, though, Bill, I've never seen a left-handed monkey wrench.
You haven't? Why, they've got one down at Pete's garage.
Can we go look at it?
Why, sure. The garage is just a block down the street.
Come on, Bart. I want to see that wrench.
We'll be back in a few minutes, fellas.
You got your nerve, Bill Jefferson. If I'd have pulled at you, to turn blue in the face.
Well, old-timer, it's like you said. We're trying to harden up their tender feet. We'll pick them up at the garage in a couple of minutes and head for home. It's almost supper time.
It sure is peaceful and quiet out here. And I could sit on the porch all night and listen to the crickets and katydids.
Yeah. Lord sure knew what he was doing when he created the earth. He knew that man needed time to rest so they'd be fresh for a new day.
That's right, Sonny. Say, I hope you ain't got no hard feelings about that left-handed monkey wrench.
And the hoop snake and the milk snake?
We had to initiate you fellas into the ways of the West. But Stumpy's right. We hope you haven't taken offense.
Oh, no, Bill, we haven't. We expected to have tricks pulled on us.
Yeah. This is milder than we expected.
Well, I think it's time we hit the hay, fellas. Why don't you sleep here tonight, Stumpy?
Twist my arm, will you?
How about Mom's wheat cakes for breakfast?
That does it. I'm staying.
Let's have our devotions and then turn in. In the morning, we'll saddle up for a long trip on the trail. Storm. Easy, boy. Bart, Jeff, I'm leaving Henry here to entertain you.
Well, we appreciate that, Bill.
Just one thing I didn't mention, Bart.
Yeah?
Your father said in his wire to me that you're not to do any mountain climbing.
What?
That's right.
But that's what we wanted to do most of all. Well, what's Dad thinking about?
He's thinking about your safety, Bart. I must say I agree with him. So remember, no mountain climbing.
Oh, okay.
Now, you can use one of our cars to take the fellas around, Henry.
Oh, fine, Bill. I'll take them sightseeing. When you be back?
In about 10 days.
Well, fellas, we've seen about all there is to see around Knotty Pine.
We sure appreciate how you've taken us around, Henry.
That's right. You've been a swell host.
Oh, forget it, fellas. I'm glad to do it.
When will Bill be back, Henry?
Oh, about Wednesday, I imagine, Jeff.
We'll have to dig up something to keep us busy for a few days.
Well, I won't be able to help you for a day or so. I have some work to do over at headquarters.
Jeff, I'm bored stiff. Henry's got work to do, and here we sit.
Yeah. What'll we do?
Go mountain climbing?
What? What? Your dad'll scalp you for that.
Oh, Dad won't care as long as we're careful.
Oh, don't take me wrong, Bart. I'm all for it, but...
But nothing, Jeff. As long as we're careful, who'll care?
Yeah. Maybe you're right. When will we start?
How about right now?
Okay, let's go.
Oh, you got to this ledge without any trouble, Jeff.
Yeah, but it scares me when I look down. What? We've been climbing almost straight up.
Never look down when you're climbing. What do you say we start again?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't stay on this ledge.
Right. Say, Jeff, what do we do if a strong wind comes up?
Oh, don't worry. I got my pick set. I'll go first.
Okay.
Here goes.
Got the pick set again, Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah, come ahead, Bart.
Jeff, hang on. The pick's slipping.
Bart!
Jeff, are you all right?
No, Bart. I think my ankle's broken.
comes Grey Wolf down the trail.
Bill, Stumpy. We'll head back to Knotty Pine right now. Let's go, Storm.
Hey, Matilda!
Plenty good to see you fellows again. Got kind of lonesome on the northern boundary, didn't it?
Long time not see anybody.
Maybe you started talking to yourself, eh, Sonny?
Not quite.
Hey, get out of here, fellas. A rock slide starting. Come on, Storm. Let's go, Matilda! Where's the rock slide, Sonny?
Oh, Storm boy.
Easy, King.
It's all right, fella.
Oh.
I don't know where the rock slide is, old-timer.
Easy, King. It sure sounds like rock slide start.
I wonder where those large stones came from and why.
There, answer. Up on ledge on side of mountain.
Huh? Great Scott, how'd those men get up there?
You'd have to be a monkey to scale that mountain.
You have to be monkey with magnets in feet. That's straight up, 500 feet.
There's two of them up there, as far as I can make out. Let's go back to town and get some rescue gear. Come on, Storm.
Get him up,
Hey,
King.
let's go, boy. Come on.
Get him up.
Come on, Matilda!
The Rangers are leaving. What do we do now?
Maybe they've gone for help.
Yeah, oh, sure. Why didn't I think of that? They know we're up here. They'll be back, I hope. Oh, I'm sorry I got you into this mess, Jeff.
You couldn't help it. The rock gave way.
Perhaps. But if I'd listened to my dad's advice, we wouldn't be in this mess. Bill warned us, too.
Well, what's the use of crying over spilt milk?
Even if you weren't hurt, we couldn't climb down with the wind blowing up the way it is.
That's right, Bart. All we can do is wait and hope.
Yeah, and pray.
There's Henry in front of the office. He looks worried.
We find out what's wrong in a minute.
Something's up by the look on his face.
Whoa, Storm.
Okay,
Oh,
easy,
Matilda!
boy.
Henry, what's the matter?
It's Bart and Jeff. They've been gone all day.
You know where they went?
No, I left them at the house when I came over here to do some work. Mom says they took off about an hour after I left.
Bill, you think maybe they fellas up on ledge?
I don't know, Grey Wolf. But I'm going to find out.
How do you figure to do that, young feller?
With a helicopter.
Bring copter closer to mountain, Bill.
Okay. Hold on, though. I gotta be careful of downdrafts.
Hey, Bill, what are we going to do if those crazy guys did climb onto the ledge?
Get them off, pal. Can you see them now, Grey Wolf?
Get dark now. Hard to see through glasses.
Use the landing spotlight on the copter.
I'll shine it on the ledge, Grey Wolf. How's that?
Oh, I see plenty good now.
Can you tell who they are yet?
You're right, Bill. That Bart and Jeff on ledge.
Jeff, that must have been Bill and Henry and the other Rangers in the copter.
Yeah. Well, now they know we're up here.
Hey, Jeff, you're shivering.
I'm getting cold, Bart. I think I've got a fever.
Jeff, I guess it's no use to tell you how sorry I am about getting you into this mess. Your ankle looks worse all the time.
And that's all right, Bart. You couldn't help it.
Here, put my shirt on.